Hello everyone, I'm Sona Damian, an active Etwinner, and now I'm going to talk about Etwinning Live. First, let's log on to our Etwinning Live and see. So, first of all, I would like to say that Etwinning Live is a kind of platform where where Etwinners meet each other. They set up new projects, start communicating, networking, collaborating with each other. It's a kind of platform where you get updated on any kind of activity, event, session, seminar, or professional development course. The main areas of Etwinning Live are first, that is the homepage of Etwinning. Here on the top bar we see people section, event section, project section, group section, partner forums, professional development. Later we have support center here. We have my profile, we have the notifications bar, the message bar, logout bar, and the student language bar. First of all, let's start from the first thing that we see when we log on to our Etwinning Live. That is the homepage. Homepage is kind of bits of news that comes from different places. It can be from your contacts, friends, or people who you follow, or from Central Support Service or your National Support Service, any kind of place. These are kind of advertisements, news feeds that you see and that you can follow, comment on, or post anything, your ideas, whatever you want to in the 20. Second section here we have, that is the people section. In this section, we find interesting Etwinners to contact and then start a project with. Here we see a search engine. In the search engine, we can type the name of the person whom we already know, the name and the surname. For example, I can type a name of one of my Etwinners, that is Manushak Petrosyan, and see, okay, it brings Manushak Petrosyan, and you can click on her and see her homepage. This is her homepage where you see what she has been doing recently, her activity. You can also go on to read about herself, what she has been writing about herself, see what projects she is doing, the events that she has done, groups, pictures, and etc. Okay, let's go back to our people section. And besides this, we also have an extended search. This is a chance where you can find other people whom you do not know from different countries in Europe. For example, here you can write the role. You can choose the role of a person you want to work with, the teacher, the subject that you want she work. For example, let's language and literature. The country you can choose all, or you can write a specific, for example, specific country. You have to choose the age range of students. Let's say from 3 up to 9. The interest available for an Etwinning project. You can tick this one interested in using a Etwinning project, but that's not that necessary. And press the search button and wait and see how many people you can see. I guess my internet is a little bit slow right now. Okay, whatever. Next section is the okay, yeah, my internet brought this. So here you have 12 results, and you can go to these people's profile and see their activity, the project they're working on, and maybe you want to send them a friend request or just follow them and see their activities. Okay, next section after people, here comes events. First of all, it's important to say that in Etwinning there's always something going on. This can be a lesson, a project, or any kind of partner finding session, and etc. Events. There, first, I would like to mention that there are two types of events. That is on-site and online events. On-site events, they're kind of national conferences, training sessions that are organized by central support center or your national support center, or sessions that are organized by you in your school when you want to do when you did some project in your school and you want other trainers to see that, so you can go on site and make it possible for other trainers to see that too. Online events can be organized by anybody, including you. And for example, you have a project, you do your project dissemination or project presentation, everything, or any kind of training, whatever it is. On the on this part, you have the calendar of events, where you can see which event is happening when, today, this week, or during this month, or you can go through the calendar and just mark any day that you want to participate in the event. Here in the project section, you can create new projects, or if you have already your created project, you can start working with your partners on the project. Okay, here I have some projects that I'm already working with, or if you want to find any kind of project, you just type the name of a project, let's say animals in the jungle, and search results. You have 4 search results, and you see and you have to pay attention to the year, to the date of the project. You can go into the project and go into the twin space, see the members, read about the project, and see whether you want to take part in it or no, and then send a friend request to that person, explaining why you want to take part in that project. Next comes groups. Okay, the next part of our Etwinning live is groups. First of all, groups are a kind of virtual places where Etwinners meet and discuss about different specific concrete subject or any kind of topic or any area of interest. But a twinning group is not like twin space, because in twin space you already collaborate, communicate with the partners that you have in your project, and you're working on that project. But in groups, you can just talk about any kind of subject that interests you and many other teachers as well. And here I would like to mention that there are 2 types of groups that you can take part in. First, groups that are restricted to users only, and groups that are open to everyone. If the group is open, so you can just go to the group and join that group. If it is restricted, then you have to write a message to an administrator, and maybe he or she will accept you to that group. Partner forums. This is the best section where, for example, let's imagine that you have a project at the end, you want to find a partner. Here you can go to thread. You can write. You can you can go to threads or messages and see there's many people who have written any kind of messages. For example, they're looking for a partner, they're looking for a good idea, or etc. Or you can also create your own post. You put here, you write down the title of your project and the message, and you can even tag some people there, etc. Here, the next section comes professional development course, where these are kind of professional. These are opportunities that any twinner can have in Etwinning. There are two types of professional development courses, there are learning events and online seminars, and you can also here, in the event bar, you can see the calendar of the professional development courses. Here, these are mine, and you can see all the professional development courses and choose from them which one you want to take part in. Here, if we go, this is the support section, where you get the basic information about Etwinning Live, just whatever I was explaining to you. Here on next to it, we have, if we go to our profile, this is the section where you have everything about yourself. So here, if you see down, here you can upload a picture. If we go to edit my profile, you can write down your personal information, your name, surname, age, write something about yourself that other people will read when they visit your page, and then save pages. You can upload some pictures here. Of course, I have only one picture, that's why it's this one. Okay, you have the activity. Okay, see here, I have followers, following, and contact. These are the contact people that are already in my contact. Following this, I'm following. It means that I'm following 122 people, and 34 Etwinners are following me. Here in the global progression bar, you can see in the percentage your progression in Etwinning. Let's say that this progression bar doesn't show how good you are, but it shows what you have done in Etwinning. If you click on more, you will see the basic areas, the main areas of that progression bar. That is the basic, what you have done in Etwinning, communication, how you communicated in Etwinning, collaboration, what kind of project you have been doing, networking, whether you use any kind of ICT tools, are in good network with your project partners, and the qualities, whether you have got any kind of quality label, national label, and any other certificates gained in Etwinning. Here, projects. In the project section, you see the project that you are taking part in, and also your closed project that have already closed. Events. And here in this section, you see all the events that you have taken part in. First, read this in the left part of this bar. You see the event overview, that is the events that you have taken part in, the events that you have created. Unfortunately, I haven't created any kind of event, and the event that you are subscribed to, that you want to take part in, upcoming events. And you see, here are the upcoming events where you can go on here and see and remember which event is going to take part in. And the group that I was just talking about, here you see the group that you're in, here, just because I'm an English teacher and I'm in the group of English as a second language, game-based classroom, and different other groups and pictures. I have already talked about that. Okay, so my task for you and now is to let's go to our profile, and we're going to edit our profile. What I want you to do, I want you to upload a picture on your profile if you don't have any. And then I want you to write about yourself. Here, sorry I didn't talk about it. Here you can, in your activity bar, you have my interest, and here you can choose any kind, and you can choose the sections that you want to. For example, the age of your student and you work with, and the languages that you're using in your project, the subject that you're choosing, and save the changes, of course, or any kind of project or idea, what you're interested in. Then in privacy security, here is like you are going to restrict how others are going to see your profile, or whether it is restricted only to your contact, or other people also can visit your page. So about the task I was given to you is you must update your personal information, write something here about yourself, save changes, and then you must, let's go back. You must upload a new picture, and of course send a friend request to me. Go to people, type Sona Adamian. Of course, here I am. You can either follow me or send a friend request to me. I've forgotten to talk about the notifications bar and the messages bar. Here in the notification bar, you get any kind of notification about the people who sent you a friend request, or accepted your friend request. And in the messages bar, you get the messages from any Etwinner who wants to contact with you, who send you a message to accept them into your project, into your event, into your group, and etc. Thank you very much. I hope all this information was helpful to you. So, see you. Bye bye.